my stick skills. So the other chip. Here's one way you can improve your stick skills. First of all, you gotta go to the big dime. Like you have to, or quarters. Like you have to know who your assignment is on the play and what you can do, what you're allowed to do, what you're not allowed to do. Because otherwise, you're always kind of going to be at a disadvantage. So, say you can use that free safety.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, you can now use your multiple things. You got to look at the formation and say, all right, potential tight end corner, potential crossers coming from left to right,
potential inside zone.
So at the snap of the ball, if it's PA, you're going to look to the crossers coming from left to right.
I'm going here.
Maybe at a regular snap, you're looking for the tight end corner, and then once it's not a tight end corner, then you're cutting back to the middle. You got to flow with the left stick, so you got to keep it real circular with the left stick to keep your agility going. And
that's why you see us do this all the time.
So, user Macklin or user Kelsey, and then drop to Macklin. Okay. You know what I'm saying? But don't lose your speed. Right. Like keep your flow going. So this is how you improve your stick skills. So okay, user stayed going, got back near the play. So you've got to use the left stick here to keep your flow going. If he has to stop, like that's kind of bad. But if he kind of has to stop and bring all his momentum back and get back up to full speed, that's bad. But if he can stay on the left stick and keep all his momentum going,
that was kind of a bad user. But
then it's good.
The number one tip here is think of usering on the field. Think of all like you want to move around the field in circles. I know that sounds weird, but like let me explain it like this, right? If I'm going to start here and I'm going to drop down to defend Kelsey and then I want to drop to Macklin, my path shouldn't be like this. My path shouldn't be here, stop, and then go back. That's a bad path because you're going to lose all your momentum. Right. Your path should be like this. You start here. I'm going to swoop in here like this, come around here, and then come back like that. Like that's your path of that you're going to have the most success to defend it. So here it is. Let me show you in real time. Snap. Here, come down, up, and then back up here like this. And now I'm in position to make a play. I'm going to do the same thing that I just tried to do there, but this time I'm going to just take the direct angle and then try to cut back and get back upfield. So let me show you the instant replay.
For the record, S. Gibbs was on the sticks the whole time. My user D video, you can check it in the chat, ! User D. I got a full user defensive guide I made for Mudhead with a lot of tips in there. The most popular formations you see. What are the plays to look out for? What are the best defenses to use, or who are the best players to use, are all covered in my Mudhead article. Also, User D on the YouTube channel.
Real talk, though, I wish we had like a teleprompter here thing where like you could show the path. That's actually kind of a good recommendation. I might throw that in there. Like a path here. Like watch the user player here and watch how it's like a circle. So I come here, come out, come back in, circle back up, it's roundabout.
See, you kept your momentum there.
And you keep your momentum. So that's how you want to use her, and that's any route usually in the game. What you don't want to do is this right here. So this time do that same route combo, Farles, for me. So I don't want to be here and snap the ball. I'm going to go directly to the slant. Quick pass to Kelsey. Snap. I don't want to just go like here, sit, and then like I can't get back. You lose all your speed, all your momentum. See, that's why a lot of times you see some of the best players. Like you might see people on defense. They get I get up in the belly of the defense a lot of times. And I go and I'm holding right trigger and I'm doing this. I'm moving like this because I want to get that flow going. So that the snap of the ball, I'm already going in my circle. Like, see the circle?
Learn to sense Kelsey. Kelsey. Ready? I'm flipping the script right here. So like
I was holding the hit stick, but yeah.
You got to learn.
You'll see it tonight in the game of the week. Here's a good way to tell. This is a really cool, important question, I think. So here's a good way to tell. If you don't get into practice mode with two controllers, hold down right trigger with the defensive controller and start your circles, and you should be able to be smooth like this. See how my defender's not stopping and he's not strafing because I'm being smooth with my circles. Now watch what happens if I get a little bit off with my circles. Farles, you're not paying attention.
I'm getting these mailbags.
I need you to commentate on this right here. See how the circle transition here is smooth?
So smooth.
Now the second I go into not being smooth, like if I go sideways, like he starts, see that right there? He strafes.
Yep.
Strafes. That's how you know your circles aren't adequate.
Indeed. It's tough. And then you got to kind of know like what you can use her. Like you can't reasonably expect to use her the halfback route and a tight end corner on the right side of the field. Like, you've got to pick your battles. You've got to drop a flat, but then take away something else.
All right, guys, my bad. It's an oval, not a circle, but whatever. The other tip on usering guys, and
It'd be a circle if you were better.
Thanks. The other tip is when you're playing defense, you don't want to user deep zones unless you get to an advanced level, because it gives you the highest reward, but it also gives you the highest risk. So what you want to do is user a route that gives you the lowest risk and the lowest reward.
You want to start with a
hook zone,
a linebacker
ideally.
and a hook, yeah.
I mean, the lowest risk would be a flat zone. Right. That would be the lowest risk because it protects a very small part of the field. Then the middle would be the flat, and then the biggest reward is the top here, because if I can clamp down, defend this, but then get back and defend B, now I'm just playing defense. Now I'm playing taking away routes. Now I got problem right defense.
Right.
Because what makes problem is he's able to use those deep routes, those deep zones or whatever, and be able to cover multiple routes. You saw it in the Invitational on a play that I broke down on the game tape. He used like 3 or 4 different routes on one play.
Indeed.
And won the game.
It was nice. That's how you get a win. Good question right there, though, from the other chip. We've got a lot of resources on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/cfarles. Totally free to look it out.